Hello and welcome! Today I would like to share with you a project what I made. At March 31 of 2012, Google have released a video promising to finally bring Google Maps services to Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES for short. At the same time, the trial version of the product made available directly for anyone at Google Maps website. Unfortunately, a day later, on April 1st, they updated their blog post, simply stating "Happy April Fools! While we don't really have an NES game coming, we do hope you enjoy exploring Google Maps 8-bit. And you know, even 9 years later, this Google joke raises an interesting question. Is it possible to design and build a real NES cartridge with the same functionality? And today I hope to finally answer this question. So let me boot up the NES. So it will take around 30 seconds to boot up and establish connection to the server. Okay, finally we have a logo. Few more seconds and it will be ready to go. Great! Look how beautiful is our planet in 8-bit world. And that's it, guys. Bye. Actually not, it's just the beginning. So let me grab my controller from NES and show you the controls. We can move around by pressing the buttons of D-pad, and also we have A button to zoom in and B button to zoom out. So let's go and explore a little bit Europe. So I have now country labels been showing up. And we see what, for example, Versailles is located near Paris. To finish up, let's go for a quick adventure to Japan, for example. And we have arrived to Japan. So let's see, for example, surroundings of Tokyo, or should I say Blokyo? Anyway, let's zoom in a little bit and we can see what were few cities around Tokyo, for example Kawasaki and Yokohama. And I guess it will be it for the demo. So how does it work? There are two main components. First one is a tile server. Interesting part here is 8-bit alike tile generation algorithm. In the nutshell, we split original tiles in 16 by 16 pixel squares, calculate an average color inside them, and assign smaller tiles based on RGB values. And this is a very simple algorithm, but it does the job. I got this idea from a blog post about creating the Legend of Zelda map tiles from Bing Maps, and you can find a link to it inside the description. Strangely enough, this blog post was also released in 2012, just 2 weeks before Google's April Fool's video. What a coincidence! The second and the most important part is the cartridge. And the cartridge itself is made with the help of Doom. Wait, what? What on the earth Doom guy has to do with the NES and Google Maps? Well, let me explain. In 2019, smart guy Andy, who goes by the nickname Verastery, released 2 videos explaining how to build your own Doom cartridge for NES. I will put links to his videos in the description. Please check them out, they are really cool. So, similar to Andy's Doom design, we are having 3 principal parts. A donor cartridge, a FX2LP microcontroller, and the Raspberry Pi 3A+. The main difference lays on a software level. We run Ceph, basically a headless Chrome browser and modified version of PPU Squirt, which calculates and assigns NES palettes dynamically. So yes, it is possible to make the real Google Maps 8-bit cartridge for NES, and Google could release something like this back in 2012. I have now a working proof of concept, but in order to have a valid prototype, there are more things to finish. If you have any suggestion about this project, or maybe you want me to explain some part in greater details, or maybe you just have some funny joke about my accent, please write all of it below in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon. Bye!